is technical difficulties. Hello. Was anybody here for the technical difficulties? I got my hands all up in some suds, doing some dishes. I mean, I hate it when I put stuff in the dishwasher and they come out dirtier than they were when you put them in. But we are here. I'm going to let this sucker soak. I don't even know what I put in here. Are we live? I'm also washing my sink out because it's dirty. And I was going to wait and wash the sink out after the live because I was doing dishes. Or I was kind of unloading the dishwasher a while ago, me and Eddie. And then I'm like, one of those people that it calls to you. So I said, well, we're just going to have to do a live while I'm cleaning out my sink because it's disgusting. Well, not really, but I'll tell you this. If one of y'all came to my house unexpectedly and saw my sink, I'd be embarrassed. So that is why I'm cleaning it. You know, I raised those 4 boys. Today is Cody's birthday. And I'm going to put a birthday shout out to him on the page after we get off here. He is 31, y'all. 31. But anyways, when I was raising boys, it was interesting because they would see me cleaning out the sink. And a lot of people, I know a lot of people don't even think about cleaning their sink. And so when I was at his house, Brady had his tonsils out last week, and I was at his house hanging out with him for a while. And he had cleaned his sink out. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was just like, look at him cleaning out his sink. He wasn't clean. He had cleaned it out. And he had mentioned it. And I said, Brady, how'd you know to clean out your sink? And he said, well, because you used to do it when we lived at home, when we were kids. What a good boy. He actually was listening. But I tell you what, y'all, the best sink cleaner is the barkeeper's friend. That stuff is the best stuff ever. I mean, it cleans anything. It does. So I was not going to be cleaning. We'll get to answering questions in a minute because I got to clean first. So it was Taco Tuesday here. I love me a good taco. And I swear, it was good stuff. And also on the menu this week is shepherd's pie. Rowena! Shepherd's pie. And I would take y'all outside to see my new furniture, but it's covered up because it's been raining. And we're going to have roast. Love it. Okay, now the sink is clean. It's clean. So we can go answer a reader question. I didn't pick one out tonight, but I will. Oh, look. Look what's coming out on Sunday. I'm going to move over so y'all can see it. Woo. So when I do this, I'm actually moving to my left. I can't hardly stand that. Hi, people. Ooh, I see some people are on here. Oh, I see some comments. Let's go look. Hello, Linda Swan. Hey, Barbara from Florida. Hello, Tammy. Yep, you're live. I went live a while ago and it like knocked me off. I'm like, what is going on? It's the new computer. I'll tell y'all all about that in an email, a newsletter. We got a new computer, y'all. I'm going to have to tell y'all now. I am not going to be able to keep it a secret. I cannot wait to tell it in the newsletter. Come here, Rowena. So, my computer, all of a sudden, last, I don't know, Friday night. When was that? Friday night? I don't know. Saturday. Did we go to church on Sunday? No. We did. No. It was I don't know. I'm getting old. It was Friday night because I wanted to get back in time to listen to REO Speedwagon and Train. So I was writing, and all of a sudden, my computer starts typing gibberish. Like I would type a J, and it would be a triangle. And I was like, "What is happening?" And so, hi, Jane. So what happened was that I called Apple. And so they were walking me through all this stuff and telling me all this business to do. And I'm like, okay. So I got all the stuff and they couldn't fix it. So they're like, oh, well, you're going to have to make an appointment at the Apple store at Kenwood Mall in Cincinnati. And I said, okay. So it was at 4:30. He's like, oh my gosh, it's going to be traffic. I'm like, it's okay. We ain't got nothing else to do. We're going to go up here and get this computer fixed. And so what happened was we get up there and we had an appointment at 4:30. So we're sitting there and the guy said his name was Chris, and he was a young man and super smart because I was at the Genius Bar. They put all them, like you could tell all the people that work at the Genius Bar are super smart. So I was I think Sissy's on here. Sissy, stay around for a second. I'll tell you something. So anyway, and I have been cleaning, girl. So anyways, what happened was that this lady behind me was like complaining to another worker, and she had her iPhone and it had tape all over it, like electrical tape. Was it like blue? Well, it was like painter's tape. I'm trying to get Eddie's attention, but he's ignoring me because MASH is on. Excuse me. So, anyways, it was like blue painter's tape, and she was typing on it, and then she was looking around. She had her readers on, and I mean, at the Apple store is always busy. I don't care what time of day it is, and so she was, doing fussing and stuff. This is not moonshine. It is not clear. It is water. It's water. Knock them in the water. So anyways, that knock them in the water comes from a carnival when they throw the balls. They say, knock them in the water. It's a memory. So anyway, squirrel. So what happened was back to the Apple store. So we're at the Apple store. And this lady, she's got her readers on. She's looking around and she says to a worker, it is so loud in here. When is my turn going to happen? I can't stand all this loudness. Well, she had hearing aids in. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, Lord, I've been in this situation with Daddy a time or two. When Daddy was alive, he would be like, woo, I can hear them people back in there cooking if we were at a restaurant. And I'd say, Daddy, take your hearing aids out, turn it down. Well, I wanted to say that to this lady. And she didn't seem to appear that old. But anyways, so the guy that was working on my computer, he's kind of oblivious to her, and he's working on the computer. And he's asking me all these questions, and then he's like, oh, it might be the keyboard, so you might need a new computer. And I'm like, okay. Well, obviously it's my job, so I have to have a computer. And so he said, so what do you do? And I said, oh, I'm a writer. And he's like, oh, what do you write? And I'm like, oh, I'm a mystery author. And he's like, oh. And I go, I kill people for a living. And and we got to talking about, I said, what do you do? And how long have you been here? And we were talking about those things. And I had said something like, oh, I bet you wanted to kill a few of those customers because he had worked at a different store before Apple. And he's like, I have the stories. I'm like, I bet you do. Well, here comes that little woman behind us. And she starts standing next to me. And she's flipping up that tape and she's looking at it. And she said, excuse me, can you help me? And this little gentleman, he is like, Yes, I can help you in just a second. I'm like, that's okay. You can help her because I'm turning on my thinking brain and listening ears because I'm like, you can help her. It is all good. Rowena is trying to drink out of my jar. No drinky dinky. So, anyways, so I'm like, it's all right. I'm good. And he's like nudging me like it's 5:30 at this time. He wants to come. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm real good because I am listening. And so the little lady goes, now listen, I have to catch a bus. It only runs once every hour. And the later it gets, the more dangerous it gets. And let me tell you, I need help with, I need a doctor's note. And the guy goes, what? Just, I need a note from my job that said I was here to fix my phone because my boyfriend spies on me with my phone. He gets into my camera and he spies on me and he listens in the microphone. That's why I got tape over my phone. And I'm like, and so, anyways, and so the guy goes, so you want like a doctor's note? She goes, yes, I want a note that says I was here. He goes, okay, ma'am, I'm working with this lady. I said, no, that's okay. You go help her. And then she starts telling me, yeah, about her boyfriend and how he's listening to her. And that today when she got on the bus, that people were handing out these donuts from the donut place. And she didn't want to eat the donuts because she felt like it was poisoned. And this and that. I'm going, and I'm thinking, oh, if I could just get my computer back from that guy and just type in all this information. And so, so the guy comes back and he has like got this print out with the date and the time from, I don't know where he got it from. And so, he's like, well, this works. She's like, that'd be good. That'd be just fine. Thank you. Cause now I got to catch the bus. Cause if you don't catch the bus now, you got to get in another hour and it's going to be dark. And then I don't know if my boyfriend's going to be on that bus and he'll be watching me. So that's why I put this tape on here. Cause he's not going to watch me on my phone nor listen to me either. And the guy goes, okay, thank you, ma'am. So he's standing there, he's looking at me and she said, bye-bye, see y'all later. And I'm like, good luck. And so he looks at me and he said, you can use that in one of your books. Just leave my name out of it. It was hysterical. I was laughing so hard. I thought I was going to pee my pants. I mean, I had to cross my legs. I was about to pee my pants. It was so funny. So anyways, why am I telling this story about the Apple store? Because I'm on a new computer and it's an Apple. And so I don't have like Chrome downloaded. So I use StreamYard and Apple doesn't play well with some people, but I had to download Chrome. So I was a little late and then I couldn't get in. I kept getting kicked off. I'm like, what is going on? So then I started doing the sink. I started cleaning the sink. So that's exactly what's happened. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Hello, Anita. Hi, Leslie. Hello, Vicki. I'm so glad you made it. That I understand about the sink. I know. I don't want nobody coming to my house to see a no dirty sink. I can't stand it. Happy birthday to Cody. Yes. Okay, Sissy. This is my cousin, Sissy. Sissy, are you here still? Give me a ooh, ooh, if you're here. Give me a little whoop, 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 whoop. So anyways, my cousin Sissy, her niece, which is is it just a second cousin? Because what's her mood? I don't know, get some more water because Rowena was drinking. Okay, Sissy, stay right there because I got to say something about Whitney. So, Whitney, can y'all hear me? Well, I'll just take y'all with me because it's going to take a second for me to get water. So my cousin Sissy, who's on here, Sherry, we call her Sissy. She's going to get a kick out of this. So my cousin Bruce, her brother, his daughter Whitney is getting married, and she's having one of them destination weddings. Well, it is an hour from Jack, and I said, Mom, why don't we go to Jack's in November and get an Airbnb and drive to Whitney's wedding and Sissy can go with us? And Jack said, Sissy's coming to Statesboro. And I said, I hope so. Would you be up for it? Me, you, and Mama. Now, possibly Eddie, but for sure. I mean, if you can. I think that would be so fun. What do you think about that, Sissy? I am in. Well, I mean, you might be going with one of your kids. I don't even know if your kids are going. Your own kids might be going, but listen. And I hope Jack has a game. Because if Jack has a game, we'll go to the game. And we'll go to the wedding. If Jack doesn't have a game, we'll still go to Jack's and go, but we ain't staying at Jack's. No. You do not want to say. Not like putting on, are you kidding? Sissy's purse is packed and ready to go. She is ready to roll. I don't see. Sounds wonderful. I mean, you might be going with Casey or somebody. I don't know, but they're getting married. They're getting married. So I thought that would be fun. Don't you think it'd be fun? And Sissy, and you're going with Mama to the beach in September. God love you, honey. God love you, baby. And so of course I always like to drive, and Mom's like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna drive, because it is a 10-hour drive, but who cares what else we got to do? I don't like not. I mean, of course I would, if we flew, I could fly and rent a car, but we wouldn't take the RV, because her baby girl is 32. Hi, I am having a great day today. I love the patch. I have to go get the patch. So I had squirrel. I went up to the there's Rowena. I went up to the she shed today to write, and I did that, and I was so excited because I heard something in the woods, and it was so loud, and I'm like, oh, I think that's a buck there. I gotta find. Oh, here's my patches. And I said, oh my gosh, I feel like it is a buck, and I bet that he is getting the fuzz off of his little baby antlers. So I got my phone all ready, and it was up behind me, and I'm sitting there and I'm excited because it's the first time that I've been up there writing. So I got my phone out and I was going to videotape for y'all, because that's what I do whenever I see something. I'm like, I'm videotaping. So I get my phone out and I've got the video on, waiting for this little buck, because I see it up there, just a hint of it, just a little part of it, and I'm like, oh yeah. And all of a sudden Eddie goes, hey baby, and it was Eddie up there working. So anyways, got my work done. I did that. I had an interview with a guy over in well, it's a podcast that's going to come out in August. I talked about you guys the whole time. And the guy goes, what do you think your author superpower is? And I said, well, I think it is being able to communicate and to understand and community and my readers here. I was talking about y'all. And he said, if you would have said anything different, I would have said, you have no idea what your superpower is. Your superpower is connecting with your readers. I'm like, I think so, because I'm just like them. So what Vicki is talking about is the patch. The patch. Not only that, look what came in the mail today. The journals. Oh, look at their line. I'm like, I am having a field day with these things. And I also have a mug. It's in there. And I'm like dying. So this came in today because I ordered one just to see what it would look like. I'm going to do an awesome giveaway for the next camper book. Ooh, I should do that. I should do some kind of giveaway. Like if you pre-order the book or something. I don't know. I need some ideas. I did too. Hey, Debbie Dunn from California. Hey, I am here. Love it. My mom would be surprised once in a while when she thought we weren't listening, and we really like your Cody. I know. He's so cute. Today is his birthday. Hey, Jocelyn from Australia. Hello, Leslie Lawrence. Yes, happy birthday. Come show us your gorgeous self, Rowena. Oh, Rowena, she is a stink. She is now sleeping in her little box. So when the Patreons get their book every month, we always have to go buy new. We don't keep them in stock, and we don't obviously buy them enough. So in bulk, so we have to always go to Staples and get more. And Rowena gets so happy because she knows she's going to get a fresh box every month. Hey, Tracy Young, how are you? Our famed librarian. Me too. Good evening, Roberta, Rowena. People are saying hello. When your Mac was over here, did you check to see if it's on key? Okay, so yeah, so then we did everything. We then so back to that story. So that did it, that the story of the lady was just worth the visit. But he said he fixed it. So then the next day, which was Saturday, I sat down to type, and Luke Bryan was going to be here, and I wanted to make sure I was back in time for Luke Bryan. And so so Eddie said, we're going to have to go buy a new computer. I said, yes, we are. And so we went back up and got a new computer. Actually, I went to Best Buy and bought another Apple. But I'm sad because my other Apple has a lot of my stickers on them. So I sticker them up, and they're stickers like that I won't get again for a while or ever again. So I'll show you a few of them. He's like, because he knows I showed him. So anyways, so like here's my old computer, and I write myself notes in I write on my computer sometimes, like notes of cheering myself on. But like here is the camping crew. That's the Daniel Boone National Forest. I thought this was hilarious because it has cats on the satellite. And I think I got this from Elon Musk's Starlink. That is back that thing up. I got this in Colorado. This is Sisters on the Fly, which is a camping girl group I belong to. And then this is Old Man George, and he's from the Knucklebunt Farm. And they are a hobby farm. If you don't follow Knucklebunt Farm, you should, especially on the Instagrams, because they take in these animals, and he's a senior animal that they've taken in, and they sold these stickers to help raise money for his care. And so I'm obsessed with the Knucklebunt Farm. So I'm got to go buy me another Old Man George. And Old Man George got sick over the weekend, had to go to the dog hospital. I think he's okay now, though. Anyways, next victim, that lady I know. Can you believe that? Hey, Linda. Linda says, hello, Rowena. I know y'all are all laughing about my lady that says her man is watching her and on her camera. Now, how can he watch her on the camera? I don't know if he can watch her on the camera. But she says he's watching her on her camera through her iPhone. Hi, Jenny Sue. How are you? Hello, Jeannie was laughing at that. See, the truth is true. I know. And he said when after she left, he said, and we were just talking about people at the other store. I got some crazies here too. She's writing the book for you. Oh, she's totally. So that's exactly like, speaking of Grave as All Get Out, the one book with fingernail polish on it. What is it? Death to the Last Drop, or I can't remember the name of it. Dead to the Last Drop. So that was a true story in the beginning with the lady that had gone when my sister was at an hour at the mall getting our nails done. And that lady shuffled into, and of course I had to make it into a book. The lady like came running into the it was like just a nail salon that you just go into. And the guy doing my sister's nails, his name was Cam. And so the lady comes in there. She's like, hey, Cam, I got to get my nails done. I got to get my nails done. I know I've told y'all this story a million times, but this is hilarious. And so he's like, they ignoring her. And so he's just filing away on my sister. And my sister's like, and we're looking, and he's ignoring her, and she's like, I got this wedding I got to get to, and blah, blah, blah. And he said, I'm not doing you today. You cancel too many times. You cancel too many times. And so she's like, but I'm not going to, I'm here today, and blah, blah, I'm going to get my husband. So she goes out and gets her husband, and he comes in and goes, we got to have this done. I mean, it was a whole thing. And then like Cam was ignoring her, and he was talking about how she cancels her appointments. So then she's like, fine, I'm going to call the small security and tell them how you're acting, and they're going to kick y'all out of here. And so we're like, and he's like, fine, go ahead. And he's just doing it. And all of a sudden, the lady next to us, her phone rings. She's like, mall security. She was getting her toes done. She heard the whole thing. And she's like, well, ma'am, I can't help you if they don't want to see you. It was hysterical. All these crazy, funny stories. They all happened to me. Hi, Sissy. You know, a donut was found next to Alexa. Oh, I know it was. It was. I am in. Not like just putting you on the spot. Oh, this is we're talking about Sissy and the road trip. Always not. I know. Can't wait. Yep. Sissy's always ready to go. I'm telling you, she's probably got her bags packed and ready to go right now. I got my booking patch today too. Yay, I'm so glad. Everybody love my patch on Join Groves. Everybody got their books and patches, Eddie. Well, see, so technically, I hope the stamp police isn't watching me. I'm not supposed to be mailing anything with the book. So we kind of tucked it in. But it was just this sweet little patch. What are y'all going to do with them? I got to know. And I know somebody had said to get the press on the iron on. I think it was Linda in our group, but they didn't have them at the time. I'm researching because I think we need a patch for each book. We got a lot of patches to get to. You could have taped Eddie. Yes, those are your super. Aw, thank you. The patch was a fun surprise. I'm so glad. Well, actually, if you were on my live the other day, they weren't a surprise. I ruined the surprise because I just can't wait. I'm like a kid in a candy shop. I'm like a little kid waiting for Christmas. You can even ask Sissy on here. I used to open up all my Christmas presents that my mom and daddy would put under the tree that they would wrap. And I got so good at retaping them that, I mean, literally Christmas, I would open them and say, oh, these are my shoes before I'd even open them. And mom was like, what do you mean? How do you know? So then she started like double taping everything. But that went on for years. Awesome. I love the journal. I know. I think I need that journal. I know. It is so cute. You have a blast. I did have a good day today. Happy birthday to Cody. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Aaron. Happy birthday to Cody. I know. Hi, Kim from Texas. So cute in the box. Yeah, she thinks that she's cute in that box. I pre-ordered my books. I saw it come through. Hello, everyone. I love the box bed. She has boxes everywhere. We have one here. We have one in the family room because the box comes with the box top and the bottom. And we also have them in the camper. We have them downstairs. We've already gone on our walk tonight. I had to take her up to the she shed to close it up because it was going to rain. I think it's going to rain tonight too. I don't know. But anyways, good evening, Jana. How are you? Hello, Sherry. I know. I'm so glad you're here. These are awesome. These are awesome. So you love the bunch of cats. I know. I love that too. But I think it came from my. We have Elon Musk's Starlink, which is awesome for camping. I put my stickers on my computer too. Marcy said there was a guy on TikTok and that was found guilty of killing. It's like I put an app like that on his kid's iPad, her everything his ex was doing. So yeah, well, she said that's what happened, and like she had it all taped up, and then she started talking about them donuts on the bus, and I mean, but the first complaint that I heard was her complaining about the noise, and I'm like, don't come into an Apple store because there is a million people in here. So always ready. You're always ready. I have mine on my bookshelf. Oh, yay. How do you get the patch? Well, they were for Patreons that are in the $25 tier. That's how they got them. Fusible wedding. Yes. I have mine waiting in Ohio. It's gonna have to wait. Oh, my sister and I did too. We were good at it. Oh, girl, I was so good at unwrapping them presents. They do make glue that's specific for patches. Thank God, saved me so much trouble when my daughter was in Girl Scout. I need to find those. Just we had a guest at the hotel that wanted a new key every time she had to return to her room. She thought the TV was watching her and every move, and I love that too. Yes, I saw that. Thank you, Marcy. I saw that. I love it. We actually might be moving the date to a couple days afterwards. The only reason is because I forgot that I'm going to the beach with my mama. Totally forgot about it. And I'm not hauling books to the beach. Oh, no, the 21st is good. Yeah, it was going to be the 18th. I think I told Aaron it was going to be the 18th, but now it's going to be the 21st. And you guys, I have got to get a reader question. Hold on. We still haven't even answered our reader question. Let's see. I got to get on the Facey books. I don't want on that part of the Facey books. See, I don't really get on, like, I have the Meta business app, so I rarely get on the Facebook side of things. So let me go to there. Oh, I gotta scroll down. There's a lot of business on this Facebook. Oh, it should be pinned. Okay. Y'all, we are rolling on through July, aren't we? All right, we're going to pick the first one I see, and it is from our friend Charlene. We love our little friend Charlene. Let me put it in the banner. Gotta make a banner. Gotta make a banner. Banner. Oh, example banners. Okay, let's put it here. Save, and we're going to show it. Okay, we are here to answer a reader question. It is Tuesday. I pop in every Tuesday to do that. And this is from our friend Charlene. She wants to know, where do you get all of your energy for all that you do? Have you seen the coffee posts? I'm kidding. You know what? I've always been somebody that's had energy. So we start out in the morning with a pot of coffee at I told Eddie we were starting to get up at 5:30, but we've been getting up at 6. And then at 7, we go and walk. And then I meditate. And then I at least try to get in 10,000 steps a day. So today, so far, I've gotten in 10,756 steps. And so I wrote, because I sit a lot, so that can drain your energy. I wrote a few, like 3,000 something words. And then I came in from the she shed and kind of relaxed a little bit by doing jazzercise. Yes, I do jazzercise. I even videotaped a little bit of it today. Not me doing jazzercise, but I'll show you, because I want y'all to know that I do jazzercise like Queenie. And so I thought it'd be fun to eventually make a reel. And so here is the actual jazzercise that I videotaped today. So I was videotaping while I was doing that. When she started hooking, I'm like, I can't hook and videotape at the same time. But that lady that's on there, I think she's like 50. I mean, I know she's older than me. I'm talking like mid 50s. And she is amazing. And she's one of my most favoriteest instructors. I wonder, I don't know how old she is, but I like her a lot. And she's a doll. And she has the cutest grand sugar, as you would say, Charlene. So like here is her. Here she is. Hold on. Hold on. So that's just her. And she's a doll. And so I can't remember when she turned 50, but it's been a few years ago. And she's older than me, but she is in fantastic shape. And I'm like, wow, look at her go. She is so inspiring and she's so awesome. So I try to do jazzercise. Like today, that was a little bit more cardio. And I'll try to do like just the strength that's just got without the jumping around. You can do like weights and you can do just like the light weights and like leg lifts and things like that. Like nothing too strenuous. So I think that, and then also we try to eat pretty healthy. And so, it's one of those things to where I think that my energy level is because I do those things and I keep fit. Because in my head, if I want to keep doing my career, like sitting here all day long just is not good for me. So I want to make sure I get up and move around. And I think the more I move around, the more energy I get. But you can also ask my cousin Sissy. Now, I don't sleep a lot. Now, Sissy, could tell him the story about Christmas again, but I'm not, because I don't want to relive that nightmare of you babysitting me when I was 13 and she let my sister have boys in the house. And my mama said, do not have boys in the house. And I called my mama and daddy at the, what hotel are they staying in, Sissy? It was New Year's Eve. Oh my gosh, Sissy's like, what hotel did they stay in? I called them. Sissy's like, I don't care if you stay up all night and puke your guts out. I could Continental, because she said, I could have been at the Continental with your mama and your daddy having a good time. So anyways, I just didn't, so I didn't sleep a whole lot as a kid, and I just never required a lot of sleep. But now I do like to sleep. And my mom would say that like 7 o'clock every night that I would just like run around and get all this energy, which she's right, I do. And I do it at night, like 10 o'clock. Don't I, Eddie? Like he's like, mm-hmm. And Rowena and I run around at 10 o'clock every night. And so anyways, mom said she'd say to me, or mom would be like, this is what she'd say to me, Tanya, I ought to take you up to the Fayette Mall and drop you off and let you run around. And so, so I've always had a lot of energy, and, but I've always been very active as well. So I think that comes for all the energy. Also, y'all know I have my planner, and I like write out everything to a T that I'm doing on the planner. It comes with it's over there. It comes like with a time little thing on there. So I even write out all my times and I check things off. And at the end of the day, if I didn't get everything checked off, it's okay. I just draw a little arrow, which means it's going to the next day. And so I just really mentally allow myself the space so today, I wanted to get a picture for the newsletter, and I didn't get that yet because my friend Carolyn called. So I was on the phone with her. And so, that is what happened. I didn't get all my stuff done, but it's okay. It's not like it has to be done. The only thing that has to be done are the books that needs to be written and published, right? So I think that just not sitting for a long period of time, eating somewhat healthy so I'm not full and tired, and eating all the carbs. I do drink a lot of coffee, but sometimes it's in decaf in the afternoon. Sometimes it's not. So I could drink a pot of coffee right now and go to bed at 8 o'clock here in a minute. Which is what I was going to say. So I allow myself to go to bed at night. I mean, I'll sit on the couch. It'll be like 9 o'clock and I'll be asleep. And so then I'll say to Eddie, okay, let's get up. It's 10 o'clock. We need to get into the bed. And so we love to watch. Everybody loves Raymond. I swear I am Marie Barone when it comes to my children. And so I get a kick out of watching it. And so, but I fall asleep to it. So I just turn it on. And the TV at night, because there's not really a whole lot to watch nowadays. And so I turn that on and kind of fall asleep. But I allow myself to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And I kind of do that whole thing. Just get up when I wake up. I don't lay in bed. I just get up. And of course, it doesn't hurt that Rowena, her food goes off at like 5 something and it hits that bowl. Because if it don't go off at 5 something, then she's like, rrr. So, so really, I think it's just the lifestyle that we lead, that we're very active during the day. Eddie is super active during the day. I bet he probably gets like 40,000 steps a day. I'm sure he does. It doesn't help that I'm drinking moonshine. No, I'm not drinking moonshine. It's water. So that is it. All right, Aaron. I do have the PayPal, but I can't scan, not tech savvy at all. Okay, what was going on? Something's going on. Okay, something's going on. Okay, is your writing shed for warmer months only? It is not. It is a year-round writing shed. Now, my original writing shed 5 years ago, almost, was really just a summer. If you guys remember my original she shed at the pool at our old house that Eddie and Austin built, that was really just for the summer. It had the cute little barn door. This one has like sealed windows, insulation, the whole 9 yards. And then, of course, I write in my Shamper, which is my she camper. Whoop, whoop, lost you for a second there. Can you send me an invoice for the books we can order? I can't send you. Well, the books are PayPal and Venmo. So it doesn't matter if I send you an invoice, you would still have to pay through PayPal or Venmo. And there is no tax on them. I didn't put any tax on them. So I don't know what you're asking. Let me know. She has PayPal and Venmo, or you can order if that helps. I was just going to say coffee. Coffee! I just picture you dressed as Queenie. I know. I love it. It is. I love jazzercise. I've been doing it. Like when I was pregnant with Jack, 25, he's 25, I was going to jazzercise. And before that, I've been jazzercising since high school. I used to jazzercise at Warner Elementary, Sissy, when they had jazzercise there, and Lenny's taught it. Aaron, I do have PayPal, but can't scan, not text. I do have. Oh, okay. Yeah. Jane, did you just send me a list of the books you want? Just message them to me. Or don't message them because I don't have Messenger. Like it's a whole thing. So it has like I was getting a lot of spammy stuff and I don't like this. Message me on Patreon. Perfect. What books you want? Sometimes I can't either. I know I'm not tech savvy either. I love YouTube workouts. Me too. And sometimes if I don't feel like doing jazzercise, I will do yoga with Adrienne. Love her. I was able to download PayPal app to my tablet. I was able to scan the QR code. Oh, there you go. Sissy's saying ha ha. She's probably saying ha ha because I was telling on her for being mean to me when I was little. I sit for too long a time. That's why I usually don't sit unless I'm driving. Yeah. Continental. Yeah, it's okay. Problem solved. You can just message me through PayPal. Exactly. Or not PayPal. Patreon. Hey Donna, how are you? Oh my gosh, my husband watches that. That's all the time. I watch House Hunters. Yeah, I love to watch Watchacuchi. It's hilarious. And I am Marie Barone. I am, and I hate to say that, but I am. I feel that way with my kids. It's crazy. I don't think okay. I think we got it off. I did jazzercise over the cancer. There was a 90-year-old lady who put us. Oh, yeah. They are all young. We have all ages now. And so it's not just for the younger girls. We have a lot of older ladies in mine. And so, who's Marie? Oh, no, you're not Marie Barone. I might be. There's a girl who does workouts on Facebook on the beach and doesn't sweat. And I follow her workout. I'm slowly dying. I know. I'm not a big sweater, but I'm like, the next day I might be sore. So, yeah. So I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to do the jazzercise. Yes. But Aaron, I can send you a patch because you're on Patreon. I was like showing people these cute little things. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love them. Look how cute. So I've been putting stuff up on the store that have, let's see if I can even find it. I don't even know if I can find the store. Let's see here. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that I love. Here it is. So that is, I'm putting it on there. That's the store that you can go look at. And it has all of the like it has whatever this patch is on. So I come up with this patch and I'm like, oh my gosh, this totally needs, I come up with a design. I'm like, it needs to be a patch. It needs to be a patch. So I was super, super excited. Do you ever, Aaron, write in your notebook that I'd given you when we were, I think you won bingo and Patreon and you picked out the notebook? That notebook's not there anymore. You had got the last one, and I don't know if you still have it. So yeah. So yeah, you guys, there's the link. Oh, have you not started that series? Have you not started that series? Girl, you are about to make me lose my mind. Oh, I'm so jealous. I have it. It's too beautiful. Just like, oh, Michelle, I read the part. Oh. I'm kind of jealous because we are knee deep in it, girl. And you know, I get so excited when people say they're starting to read it because I'm just like, you don't know what you're in for. That's all right. That's all right. I can't wait. Oh, I haven't started either. Donna. Well, this comes out on Sunday. Donna, you're in Patreon. Are you? What tier are you in Patreon? Let me look. Are you still in Patreon? We have so many people in Patreon. Let me look. Oh my Lanta. That is hilarious. You guys are killing me. Okay, so I haven't been on Patreon today because I usually do it at night to see the response, but I am going to show y'all. I'm going to share my screen and show y'all this picture that Angie sent in Patreon messaging. Because it is a hoot and a half. But first I'm going to look up Donna, and she's probably already responded, but just for my noggin. Donna, you're in the clue finding. Okay. Because I was thinking, oh, haven't you read the books? Because everybody but I am getting ready to start the book Columbus Day Conundrum. We had originally started, and that's the $10 tier and up, but we had originally started doing the Father's Day, but I needed to stop it because I needed to do a book that I have forgotten that was on pre-order. It was my mistake. It wasn't in my notebook. Anyways, that's Patreon if y'all are interested. And it said there was an error. That's why I ordered more books. I want them all in print. I could have them on Kindle for free, but oh, you are so cute. You're so sweet. That's why she wanted them. Thank you. But I want to show y'all this picture. I'm going to share my screen and show you this picture. Oh, wait, where did it go? Window, entire screen. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. That's hysterical. I want to share my. Where did y'all go? Okay. I'm going to just share my entire screen because I don't know how to do this. Okay. Chrome has lost permission to catch your screen if it. I can't. They're not going to. You know what I'll do? I can send it to. I could pull it up on my phone because I have the Patreon app. So a lot of people didn't know that they were getting the patches. They were saying it was a nice surprise, just like Tracy and Jane. Tanya, I want to order a book for signing. Can you send me the paper? Yes. I need to know what book it is, Jane. So, anyways, this is a picture that somebody put in our chat. It's Angie. I love it. Angie, if she watches, usually she's on here. So in Patreon, it's got like a text messaging feature, and everybody can add photos. And I mean, seriously, how rude. Rude, Rowena. You old stanky thing. You rude. But that was so funny. And then Jean I'd sent some laundry club ladies some things, books. And Aaron had sent in a picture of her cute dog. I love that, Aaron. I love that y'all talking that. It just warms my heart so much. I just love you guys. I don't know. I have to order them, and it takes them a while to get them. And so it takes at least 3 weeks. So I was thinking it was going to be the 31st of July, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Okay. This is how I know how many months are in the year. Or you get to 30 days, has September. So each knuckle is 31 days. So it's January, February, March, April, May, June, July. There's 31 days in July. Did y'all ever do that when y'all were a kid? I know, she is so rude. Disgusting. That's a good picture, Jane. You should have captured that. Jane captures the funniest pictures sometimes when we're on lives. Do you remember the time I was crawling? This is 4 years ago, Jane, when I was crawling through the window of the camper. I love that. That was so fun. I love Patreon with my on social media. I know. I love it too. It's my favorite place in the world. I did that interview today with this guy. One was in Memphis, and his partner friend was in his podcast partner is in London, England. And I mean, I thought we were gonna have a little disconnect on the language and stuff. But anyways, we talked all about Patreon and how much I love you guys. Yes. Well, I put her on the camera. Yes, girl. So anyways, thank you, Charlene. Thank you guys for giving me your time and your hour to just ramble on and answer that fun question. And watching Rowena doing the dirty bits. Look that was gross. It was gross. Look at her. Can we say bye to the peoples? Can we say bye to the people? Oh, you're not going to kiss me with that dirty mouth. Look at her. You're not going to kiss me with that dirty mouth. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Bye-bye.